Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing okay. Like always, I want to take this time to thank all my subscribers. And for those who leave a comment, it's truly appreciated. Well, in part 2, we're going to be building the elevated line. I'm using Atlas O-scale track, and the curve is going to be 042 in an oval shape. I couldn't do that wishbone I used to have because it didn't have enough space. But the trains are going to run better, they're going to look better, and the track is going to look more realistic for the elevated line. I was able to reuse mostly all of my support beams, the 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch basswood, and then I had to put cross members at every connections, since the Atlas track is not as sturdy as the 027 Lionel track. For the upper level station, I used an 8 inch by almost a 4 foot piece of that same plywood, which is going to be the base for my station. And if you guys are wondering how I level my track, I use my leveling train. Hey, it works for me. As you can see, I always kept trains on the track, which served two purposes: to ensure the track was level, and to use them as weights as I glued the support beams onto the plywood. I then went ahead and painted it with a base coat of brown all the way around the whole structure. Underneath, the back side, the front side. I wanted to be thorough. So as I was waiting for the paint to dry in several areas, I decided to ballast underneath the train station in between the tracks and run some trains to make sure that everything was up to par. There were no obstructions. The clearances were good. Here's my low-Q subway set heading north, and you're going to see my FEC F3AB heading south. Everything was perfect, so I moved along. The added plus is that you get to run trains while you're building the layout. The final step is to complete the girder, and I basically used the same method as I did with my old elevated line. I got a 1 inch by 12 inch balsa strips, and then I cut little strips and glued them 1 inch apart. I then went ahead and painted it, weathered it, and added a couple more details just to make it look nicer, more realistic. A lot of people use styrene, which is another good product, but I prefer balsa. I like working with it. It's my preference. But that was it. That's the elevated line completed. Once I done it, it looks perfect. I love it. The trains run amazing. I have no issues with power drops or uncouplings or jumping the tracks or anything like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. The next step will be building the lower level station, which is a new station which I bought off Etsy, and you guys are gonna love it. Well, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and click that little bell button so you'll know exactly when my next video will drop. Well, like always, happy railroading. Bye.